everyone, welcome to my channel. For many of you guys that are following my channel, you know that I'm in Colorado currently. We are away from home in France from my garden, but I'm still missing gardening so much that I decided to at least beautify the place that we are staying, which is the family member. This is my brother's place. He purchased this place maybe a couple of years ago, and he's working most of the time, long hours, and so he doesn't really have time to do a whole lot of landscaping or the gardening. So I'm actually here, and I was like, maybe we should do some things at least in this area. Hopefully he will get to water and keep up with that. But while I'm here, I was like, I really need to do something, and I'm really breaking rules today to plant plants because in Colorado it's really cold. We are at zone 5B, and here at this time of year it is just not good to plant any of the plants. The reason why I am okay with planting, and I think well, I'm not supposed to, but I'm feeling like it's going to be okay because the plants I'm planting today, they are hardy zone 2-3. They're very, very cold tolerant plants. And honestly, this December hasn't been that cold. It's been quite warm, although we had snow maybe a couple of times, but I think it's still been, at nights are cold, but usually during the day it's pretty warm. You can see we don't have snow. We just have a little bit of snow. Yesterday we had 70 degrees. Today it's a little gloomy, but it's not super cold. So what I decided to do here is plant pinnacle hydrangeas and spireas. I've been looking for these spireas for a long time, and we don't have this in France. We have a similar ones, but this one is the candy corn variety, and you can see that this is a deciduous plant, so the leaves are already pretty gone. So I've been looking for this spirea for a while, and I finally found them online. They're actually really, really beautiful variety. You can even see still it has some leaves that are beautiful chartreuse green to yellow color. It has a very, very beautiful color preference for me because you can plant this with the green, you can plant this with reds, and it will have a really beautiful contrast in the landscape. So I have a picture where you can see so they don't get really big. I believe they get their size here. Let me tell you really quick because I need to put my glasses on. I think they're about a meter. So they're hardy to -30, and they can be from 1.5 foot to 2.5 feet. So 1.5 feet tall, 2.5 feet wide. So this is a really great size if you want to plant in the front of your landscape, because normally when we plant our plants in a landscape or we design them, we like to plant them as a tier. So we will have small or shorter growing plants in the front, and then we will have next layer of tall ones and then tall ones. And so I think these are really beautiful to be planted in the front. They have a gorgeous fall color. You can see very beautiful orangey tones here, and then also these are the flowers. It will probably bloom fuchsia color flowers in the spring, but in the summer we will have this beautiful yellow leaves with green chartreuse, plus we will have those orange new growth, which will always look like flowers. Here, this is a perfect picture right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful spirea because this will be great specimen for color interest from the spring, not so much in the winter, I'd say, just because this is a deciduous, but it still will have a really beautiful color in the summer. So I'm going to plant, so I'm trying to work on this area. So in my previous videos, you probably saw that I planted lots of tulips in this bed, which needs to be watered. It's kind of dry, but here we have we have lots of ice plants, looks like, that they planted on the ground. And ice plant does really well in Colorado. You can see how green it is. It looks like it's an evergreen here. It's dry tolerant, very, very drought tolerant plant, and it's a great ground cover as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to leave the ice plants because they really bloom. They have a long blooming time, and it's beautiful. They look like a gorgeous carpet in the very, very colorful carpet in the summertime. So I'm going to leave them, and then the spireas, what I'd like to do, just kind of plant in between. So I have 3 here. So this is going to be really great. So in this area, looks like we have roses. I don't know what kind of roses they are, but I can tell that these, I think these have been here before with the previous owners. I don't think he planted them. And you can see, I'm looking and see that, first of all, I don't think they've been planted well, because you can see this is the grafted area, and the grafted area, usually it is better to plant under the soil, a little bit below the soil level. And so looks like they haven't done well, especially in Colorado where it's cold. It is better for them to be a little below the soil level, so they will be well protected. Also, why it's better for them to be a little below of the soil level is because they will produce more shoots if they are under the soil. And so I don't know if they're going to be here for a long time, because looks like they have been suffering, and looks like they could also be old. So we may have to just go ahead and remove them in one point, and then do something else here. So what I'm going to do for now, this is a temporary, because it can be changed. Right now I'm going to plant beautiful hydrangeas, pinnacle hydrangeas here. They're quick fire fab. I can find them in France. This is a proven winners variety, beautiful plants, and their plants are just amazing anyway. And they will get big, but with pruning, I think we can manage size. But let me show you how beautiful they are. So here you can see they're really beautiful. They have a wonderful color. They do turn, and I think they will change color here to become more raspberry in the fall, just because we have a colder evenings here. So in the south they probably will not get that color. They will still stay white because of the warm weather, but here they may turn. And so this plant is hardy to USDA zone 3. You can see it -40, and so I think I'm feeling like it's going to be okay if I plant them now. And then also, usually it is better to plant before you go into the frost, just because it takes them a little bit to acclimate to the weather. But because this area is such a microclimate close to the house, it's going to be a little warmer than, for example, if I had to plant them right in the middle of the field. And so I think they will be more protected here. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for it and see if this is going to work. I'm hoping that it will, which I think it probably will. So again, I'm breaking a rule. This is not the norm, but I'm going to do it because A, I want to garden. Second, I think it's going to be really pretty. And I'm going to do it now because spring I may not be here. I'll probably be in France working into my garden, and nobody will be here to plant them. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it and see what happens. So the hydrangeas will be, goodness, well, it says 6 to 8 tall and 5 to 6 feet wide. But I think with pruning, we can probably keep them, about this height, and I think it will be really beautiful, full looking. It will be beautiful from far, will be massive. And also we have a long time until we can get to that point, because you can see they're really, really small. And you know, in Colorado, because of our cold climate, everything just doesn't grow very fast like they would be in my zone, where, you know, in France, or, you know, in the warmer zones. So it will be a while until this happens, and who knows, but you know, when that time comes, we can transplant them, we can remove this, we can do some other things. It will still look really, really pretty. So that's what my idea is for this area. And then, of course, I found some tulips. They were half price, and I decided to just grab some. They're red, and initially I bought them because I thought they were going to be a little more fuchsia color, but then I remembered when in France I bought the same ones and they were just the plain red tulips. That's not what I really wanted, and I forgot that I made that mistake before. But it will be fine. You know, it's going to be colorful. It will be beautiful in the spring. We have lots of tulips coming out there. Here will still be some color, you know, and the following year we can always replace them. It's no problem. So I'm going to do that. Now I wanted to also show you that I bought a new tool. And I ordered this from Amazon because this is this is for planting bulbs. And I was really, really excited about this. I'm hoping that it's going to work. Now, this tool, and I was really anxious to try today to plant some bulbs and kind of practice and see if this is actually going to work or not, because I love planting bulbs, but I don't like planting bulbs. Bulbs are gorgeous in the spring, but trying to dig that many holes in the fall is so much work, especially as I get older. I feel like it would be easier if I can just push it with my leg, just like a shovel, and just poke the holes and throw bulbs in there and cover it. So I'm going to try this tool and see how it works. I'm really excited about it. And what I like about it, it looks like it has a sharp point here, which will be really easy to dig the soil. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and try to take out some weeds. Looks like this area has been a bit neglected. I'm going to go ahead and remove some of these weeds, plant the spireas, plant the hydrangeas, and then in between I'm going to poke some holes and throw some tulip bulbs in there. And then in the spring, this all will be kind of cohesive a little more, because we will have tulips there, daffodils, and then we'll have some tulips coming out on this side. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. everyone. So we went ahead and planted everything. We got all our tulips in. It was really fun because my brother came out and we actually spent some time together getting all the tulips into the ground. This was really a special time for me, and this was really satisfying and really enjoyable to be out here and plant something, look forward to something too in the spring. So this is really fun. Also, I wanted to say thank you to all for all your good wishes that you're sending and all the healing prayers for my mom and dad, because we are having a little difficult time. So right after this we have to run to the hospital to make sure my dad is okay. But this was really fun to just take a break, get out here, play with the soil, plant few things, and just and then wait for Christmas. So this was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe them. Have a wonderful Christmas, have a wonderful New Year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.